Hey guys, I came here in my room to read to you today. Since Parker and Peyton were practicing music, you wouldn't be able to hear the last chapter of Junie B if I was out where I normally am. So I came in here to read Chapter 9, Miracles. That night, Mother put me in bed. Daddy was in Baby Ollie's room. He was trying to rock that cranky boy to sleep. We heard Ollie fussing. I bet you're glad I'm not that bad, right, Mother? I said. That baby is a pain in my neck, right? Mother laughed. Oh, believe me, Junie B, you were no peach when you were teething either, she said. She tickled me a little bit. Speaking of teeth, tonight's the big night, right? She said. Tonight's the night you're finally leaving your tooth for the fairy. I covered my face with my sheet. Don't remind me, I said. Mother laughed again. Don't be silly. This is going to be fun. She handed me my tooth to put under my pillow. I handed it right back to her. You do it, okay, Mother? You put it under my pillow, okay? I said, and put it close to the edge, please, 'cause I don't want the fairy tramping around down there. Mother put it close to the edge. She let me check it. After that, she leaned down and she gave me a big hug. I'm very proud of you, Junie B, she said. I'm proud that you got over all that silly nonsense Polly Allen Puffer told you. Thank you, I said. I am proud of me, too. After that, Mother kissed me goodnight, and she turned out my light. I quick turned it on again. Yeah, only I think I will sleep with the light on tonight, I said. You know, just in case I have to come running out of my room in the middle of the night because there's a fairy in here. Mother did a sigh. Whatever, she said. After that, she gave me another hug and she closed my door. I jumped up and opened it again. Yeah, only I think I will sleep with the door open tonight, I said. You know, just in case I start screaming my head off in the middle of the night because there's a fairy in here. Mother said, I give up. I give up means the same as whatever, I believe. After that, she kissed me one more time and she left my room. The next morning, I woke up very relieved because guess what? I made it through the night. That's what. I hugged myself real happy. Then all of a sudden I remembered about the fairy and my heart started to pound and pound because maybe there was money under my pillow right that very minute. I took a big breath. Then, very careful, I reached under there and I felt all around. And bingo, my fingers touched something. I grabbed a hold of it and pulled it out. Then I sat up straight in bed and I laughed and laughed because good news. Ha! Cash. See? She got more than $1, didn't she? I zoomed to the kitchen and skipped around the table. Cash! I got cash, I hollered real thrilled. Who wants to see it, huh? Who wants to see my cash? Please raise your hands. I looked all around the kitchen, then I stopped skipping because no one was actually in there. I zoomed back down the hall. Mother, Daddy, where are you? Where are you? The fairy left me money. Mother stuck her head out of Ollie's room. We're in here, honey, she called. I skipped into Ollie's room and showed them my money. Look, people, I got cash. I got cash, I said, only I don't know how much it adds up to, but it's a bundle, I bet. Daddy's eyes got big and wide at my money. Whoa, the tooth fairy must have been feeling very generous last night, he said. I know it, I said. I love that fairy, Daddy. She left me money and she didn't even pinch my cheeks. Ollie was sitting in his crib. He smiled out of the bars at me. I looked surprised at him. What's wrong with Ollie, Mother? I asked. Why is he smiling? Is he sick or something? Mother laughed. No, silly, she said. When I came in this morning, he was playing in his crib, happy as can be. I scratched my head. Really? Ollie's happy, I said. That's odd. Daddy picked him up. Well, actually, Ollie had a little surprise for us this morning, too, he said. He sat down with Ollie on the floor, then very gentle, he took my finger and he rubbed it against Ollie's gums. Hey, I said, it's Rigidity. Daddy grinned. It sure is, he said. That's Ollie's first tooth, Junie B. My whole mouth came open at that good news. A tooth, I said. Ollie got a tooth? I felt the ridges some more. Wowie, wow, wow. Last night was a good tooth night for both of us, I said. Yes, it was, said Daddy. What a neat coincidence, huh? Ollie got his first tooth on the very same night that the fairy came to get yours. See, looking at Ollie. Mother ruffled my hair. It's almost like Ollie was waiting for the tooth fairy to come too, Junie B, just like you. I smiled at the thought of that. Then all of a sudden I stood real still and goosebumps came on my arms. Wait a minute, I said real soft. What did you just say, Mother? Mother looked at me kind of strange. I said it's almost like Ollie was waiting for the tooth fairy to come too. Just then I did a loud gasp. That's it, I said, that's it. I springed way high in the air, then I twirled all around and I hugged Mother real tight. Ollie did wait for the fairy, I said. He waited for the fairy, just like me. Mother and Daddy raised their eyebrows, very curious. I skipped all around in a circle. Don't you get it? I said. The fairy recycled. She recycled my baby tooth and she gave it to Ollie. My feet started to dance. It's perfect, I said. It's just like Dan the soda can. The fairy took my tooth and she made it all shiny and new, and then she gave it to my very own baby brother. I quick bent down and felt Ollie's gum again. Yes, sirree, Bob, that's my tooth all right. I'd know that tooth anywhere, I said. Daddy scratched his head. Well, I'll be, he said. Mother laughed. What a great idea. It is, Mother. I said it is a great idea. Plus also it is a big relief because the tooth fairy doesn't just throw teeth in the garbage. Now I know that for sure. I looked at my money again. It's just like Miss Chris told us, I said real squealy. Recycling makes sense. Get it, Mother? Get it, Daddy? Sense, like money, sounds like sense. Huh, that's a good one, right? After that, I zoomed to my room to get dressed for school. I can't wait to tell the children, I hollered. Room 1 is going to love this news. I put on my favorite pants and sweater. Then I quick ran back to Ollie and I felt his tooth some more. He smiled at me some more and I smiled back at him. 'Cause what do you know? I think I might like that boy after all. The end. Isn't that a good book? It's so good. So I have 2 more Junie B books here. Tomorrow we're going to start a new one. I'm not going to tell you which one it is yet. It's a surprise. I'm going to wait and let you find out tomorrow. But before I go, I have a math story to tell you. And I didn't bring my board in here, but I think we can do a challenge today. I'll tell you the story and let you write it down all by yourself. Okay? So if you need to run and get a piece of paper and pencil, I'll wait just a second. While we're waiting on some of our friends to go get a paper and a pencil, maybe you can think of your favorite Junie B book that you've read so far. We've read almost all of the kindergarten ones. We didn't read Junie B. Jones and a Little Monkey Business. You know, we couldn't find that one. The one where her baby brother is born. We didn't read Junie B. Jones Has a Monster Under Her Bed. You know, Polly Ellen Puffer told her that, and that's not true. We didn't read that one. We just finished Toothless Wonder. So, what is your favorite Junie B. book? Do you remember what mine is? It's the one where she's a beauty shop guy and she cuts her hair. Even though that's something we had to talk about before I read it. You should never do that, should you? You should only let a professional do that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the math story now. You've had enough time to get a pencil and a piece of paper. Here's my story. Junie B has lost a tooth. So how many people is Junie B? That's right, she's one person. So Junie B lost a tooth. 3 friends in her class have also lost a tooth. Let's say Herb, Lenny, and Jose. So Junie B has lost a tooth, and 3 friends in her class have also lost a tooth. Can you draw something on a piece of paper to show Junie B has lost a tooth and 3 friends in her class have lost a tooth? You don't have to draw all the people if it takes you too long to draw, but if you want to do the head and the arms and the body, you can, or you can just do a circle for each person or a stick for each person. Junie B has lost a tooth, and 3 friends in her class have lost a tooth. How many people in Junie B's class have lost a tooth all together? And can you make an equation, a number sentence, to show that Junie B has lost a tooth, 3 friends in her class have lost a tooth, and show how many that is all together? Once you make your picture and your sentence, put it in the comments, and I'll go make a picture and my number sentence, and I'll put it in the comments too, and we'll see if ours look alike. Bye. I'll see you in the morning.